What's good, YouTube? Medical Intuition here, and I'm here to bring you a level 1 first aid kit, or level 1 FAK. This bag I bought from Walmart, or Asda, as I call it in England. What to you guys it's known as Walmart in America. In England, Asda. But Asda's part of the Walmart family. So, yeah, that's great. And this bag is really good, pretty thick, ziplocked, proper ziplocked, really thick material as well. Can handle, it's a stationary case basically, but I made it into a first aid kit. Handles pretty much, kind of fat though, so that means it can handle a bit of bulk with it, so that's brilliant. We'll start off with the first compartment. Has two compartments. So let's look at that. There we go. Okay. Right here we have 10 melanin dressings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Melanin dressings is basically used. Can be compared to Kendall, Purple Sponges, Johnson & Johnson Surgery Pads and Topper. Except the Smarties is that's not that thick, although it is sort of thick. Sort of medium thick. So it does handle a fair amount. This is non-adherent, so if you do apply it to the wound, it's like a Telfa pad. It wouldn't stick to the coagulated blood and skin, and unlike the surgery pads and topper, if you did put the surgery pad and topper directly to the skin, leave it after a while, then it would rip off the coagulated skin and blood, and be prepared to hear an ouch, because it will hurt. So here, that's pretty good here. So, yeah. Moving on to the next compartment, we have a wound dressing. Bandage really used to apply over a wound when a melanin dressing cannot handle the excess blood. So this will be used and called in to use wrapping over the melanin dressing. Remember, always leave this on unless you can quickly change it with another one. Change it and then apply this. If you can't change it, then keep this on and apply this. Next we have a first aid antiseptic cream used to prevent infection, applying over the wound, ultimately to prevent amputation, because the infection does cause amputation, as you don't want the disease or infected thing to spread all over your body, thus killing you. So this is to prevent infection. Really good. I really recommend one of these antiseptic things, whatever. Can be spray, hydroperoxide, first aid cream, just have one. Next we have a disposable syringe. This I got from a first aid kit. I'd never think a level 1 first aid kit would have one of these. I've never actually seen one have one. It's really good. My first aid has really a lot of depth. With 10 melanin dressings, a disposable syringe. What? That's depth. That is depth and a half. So this is really good to apply medicine, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Antibiotics, so on and so forth. Oh, mountain of melanin coming down. Next we have a wound closure strips, or steri strips, as you want to call it. It's up to you really. It's used to close the wound. If these don't work, then I would really recommend sutures. Sutures, it would be a last resort, but it does work to close the wound. So yeah. What else do we have? We have cannula. Cannula is used to take away or remove or deliver a fluid into the body, out of the body. This is disposable one, and it says this right after single use, so single use only. unless you, I think you can, no, I don't think you can get the thing, but single use, really good. With the cannula, didn't expect it if level 1 first aid kit to have one of these as well. I mean, depth is right here. Let's see, next we have a burn wound limp pad. It's one of them big band-aids. Really good. I will always recommend use band-aids because they will handle 90% of your first aid situations. Use band-aids instead of these. Instead of whatever you have, use them because prevention is better than cure. And you really wouldn't want to go further than the band-aid use. If you must, then do it. But if you don't have to, then don't. So this is used for a first aid bleeding situation or burn. You have a emergency foil blanket or blanket used to warm someone up quickly when they have gone into hypothermia and shock. Really good. Though I would recommend the Adventure Medical Kit's baby heat bag. This is basic heat warming, but this can potentially save someone's life. But with the heat bag, that's better. If you have that, then use it instead of this, of course. But if you can incorporate this, then use it as well. Use two, use both, use whatever you want. Honestly, with the heat bag, if the person's in there and just jump in there with them, it's not really, it's no sexual stuff. You got to save the person's life. You have to do it. So, emergency blanket. Next we have calico triangular bandage, used to just bandage someone up, so on and so forth. So yeah, just to hold a limb in place so it doesn't cause pain for the person. Next we have non-latex spinal gloves. These always use gloves in a first aid situation, no matter what it is, because you don't know the person's history. You don't know whether they have infectious disease like HIV, so you don't really want to catch it. So always use gloves. Always use gloves. Can't stop saying that. Always use gloves. Have an assortment of band-aids, big, fabric, waterproof, washproof, medium, butterfly, you name it, this has got it. Now we have a first aid guide leaflet. Really good, got some detail into it. Very small as well, because with this being small, is very good because unlike the big ones that you get, sometimes it contains the right information but it's really big and you don't really want to look for it because the person that's waiting on you could be dying. So this gives fast and effective information. Next we have 6 hygiene cleansing wipes or antiseptic wipes. These are a must in a first aid kit. Just like the first aid cream, these are just in wipes. I have 6 of these. So, must. Lastly, we have safety pins holding a bandage together, and scissors, cutting over and open close. So that's my first aid, level 1 first aid kit, and next time I shall bring you my home first aid kit. This kit would mainly be for when I'm on call or when I'm on duty. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's Medical Intuition out.